One.
Hello, I am Muhammad Mahfuzur Rahman Sifat. My student ID is 1181302381. And today we're going to be presenting our database security assignment for the database and cloud security subject under Dr. Jinji Jian. Our group name is Close for Everyone. This is kind of a funny name. We named it as a joke, but it kind of stuck. So our group leader is Satish Sharan. And then the second member is me, as you can see. And the third member is Muhammad Islan. And the fourth member here is Nurul Sara. Now let's move on. Come to the introduction of our company. We are told to come up with a company. We chose graphics card retailer, actually online graphics card retailer. We named it CFEE Graphics. And we currently operate within Malaysia. And anyone can order online in our website and we'll deliver the products to their addresses. And compared to the traditional computer parts shop, which sell variety of computer parts, we only specialize in GPU. That actually gives us an edge over the other competitors because we only specialize in one and we believe we can deliver better products compared to the other ones. And that's why the customers have more trust in our products. Now I will pass it on to Sarah for her part.
Moving on to the business model. The first one, we buy graphic cards directly from the manufacturer. And then the GPUs are sold online through our website itself. CFEE Graphics, we deliver our products to the customers' addresses and we advertise our products online. Moving on to the business model canvas. The first one is the key partners, where our manufacturing partners are the one who working close to our company alongside with the delivery companies and the developers. And the key activities are the marketing, sales, and operations. The key resources is our GPUs itself, our employees, and the warehouse where we stock our products. The value proposition is low price, fast delivery, the marketplace with hundreds of buyers with wide selections of products. The customer relationship, which describes the types of relationship of a company established with specific customer segment, is like the automated self-service and the support. Alongside with the customer segment, we have the gamers, big data researchers, visual computing users, designers, and buyers. We channel our products through our website, online shop, and vendors. The cost of our structure is the components, hardware and software, marketing, and employee salary. And the revenue streams are the sales of the products, additional services, and platforms.
All right. As my part, I would like to talk about the critical business process for our company CFEE Graphics. So as for the first one, it is buying and storing GPUs from the manufacturers. And for the second critical business process, it would be selling the GPUs to customers through our website. And also the last one would be advertisement for our online shop. As per the next one, I would like to talk about the data lifecycle, which consists of creation, storage, usage, archival, and destruction as per the normal process. So as per the process following to our CFEE graphics, so the first one would be during the sales process, GPU details, brands, model information, and pricing information are collected and recorded into a database. And as per the second one, for order processing, reporting, analytics, or other processes, the new data accessed will be saved in the MS SQL database. As per the third one, logical and validation will be applied to CFEE graphic data during either procedure. And for the last part, for the archival, all data will be archived in a comprehensive data system and destroyed, purging it when it reaches the end of its useful life, as that is the disk destruction part.
All right, for the data security, next. So our company will buying and store GPUs from manufacturers. So we will be using the data erasure and backups. Next, for selling the GPU to the customer through our website, we use the encryption. For the advertisement for our online shop, data masking and filtering. Next topic is the data retention. For data retention, it consists of 5 processes. For the first one is reason for the destruction. The reason the data retention is important is to meet legal requirements, ensure accountability, save time and cost. Next, for the authorization, every retention process requires approval from the in charge person. For the third one is the destruction method, consists of 2, which is for papers, shredding, pulping, and burning sensitive documents, and for electronic and digital, cutting, crushing, shredding, and reformatting. Next. For the fourth one is documentation, the description of documents, the disposal action taken, person who authorized and performed the disposal. And lastly is the checklist. The records have been approved for the disposal, legal requirements have been met, the manner of destruction has been documented, the means of destruction is appropriate.
Okay, I will come back now. So for this part, we're talking about the penalties for non-compliance with the PDPA Act. We can basically divide it into 3 categories. There is something called the code of practice. This can be defined by the individual company. If we cannot define it ourselves, then the Data Commissioner of Malaysia can enforce the one code upon us. And if we fail to comply, then we have a maximum fine of 100,000 ringgits or a maximum of 1 year imprisonment sentence, or we can have both. And failing to comply with the commissioner's decision, this refers to in case any customer is unsatisfied with our data processing operations, or he want to withdraw his data processing consent, then he can appeal to us. We can either accept or reject based on the certain condition he provided. And then if the customer is not happy, he can appeal to the commissioner and he can basically give the final decision. So if we fail to comply as a company to the final decision, then the maximum fine will be 200,000 ringgits and the maximum prison sentence would be 2 years, or we can have both of these. And for if we unlawfully collect any data, then the maximum fine would be 500,000 ringgit and maximum imprisonment would be for 3 years, or we can have both of those punishments. Now for the next part, the audit. We divide it into 4 categories. So the auditors must sign a non-disclosure agreement with us. This will basically secure our data in a legal basis, because if the auditor has malicious intention, this non-disclosure acts will show that we actually try to legally prevent this kind of thing. So that will save us from the non-compliance of the code of practice. Then customer details will only be given to the auditors only if the customer give their consent. So during the when we collect the data, the customers are asked like whether they want their data to be processed as services. So if they do not allow, then we do not share this with the auditors. Then for part 3, the auditors will be given a copy of our data collection form. The form is for them to check whether we're lawfully collecting the data or not, whether we are actually abiding by the PDPA Act or not. And for the fourth part, we will use libraries such as Microsoft Seal. Seal is a homomorphic encryption library. With that, we can basically encrypt sensitive data. And the sensitive data will not be seen by the auditors, but they can actually perform their operation on the encrypted data and give the result back to us. Then only we have the key to decrypt it. So it actually secures the sensitive data. So the auditors will not see the sensitive data. It will be secured from any outside source, and all the operation will be same as if it had been done on the unencrypted version. And with that, we finish our presentation. Thank you for being with us throughout the whole presentation.